But then, like, once it's all over and when you've done it all, like, I always kind of see this as like the best experiences I have.
My name is Ollie Matthews and I run No Love Records. You can call it an indie label, you can call it whatever you want. The first idea of me doing the label was a long time ago. I wanted to not do uni, but I thought probably not a good idea, maybe do uni for a little bit. But mainly I just wanted to put out cool music by friends' bands or bands I liked that didn't already have stuff out and make friends through it.
Hello, my name is Jacob Walker and I play guitar in Oldboy. Our first show that we ever did was a competition for metal to the masses to enter and end up playing Bloodstock.
And we just used to go nuts and we were like rabbits. But it was really cool, like, you know, that many people turning up straight away.
And I'm like, oh my god, how did we end up with this?
I am argumentative, and I know I'll suffer for as long as I am at the first sign of an argument.
Not too long after that, we were just like, oh, we'll just go on tour. We did it all in our friend's Polo. They were small cars, for sure.
We were 17 playing in over 18 venues. Luckily I'm massive, so it's alright, but like we had like this little tiny guy who just had to like lie.
So many of my nights end up the same way. So fucked up I can tell that there are parallels in our void. I'm just immersed in.
You get the kind of like these moments where you just end up in some random person's house.
In Switzerland, like the promoter didn't turn up, the show was 6, but like the sound guy offered put us up for the night and that was 9 people in his flat.
I think essentially the promoter never arrived and the sound guy was nice enough to let us stay at his place.
It's all the fun though, like you wake up feeling grotty and then you get a shower and then you move on to the next floor really. Like a lot of fans complain and have a hissy fit if they can't get a hotel, and it's a site, there's no point, it's all in the fun really.
Where are we, Connor?
Zurich.
What are we doing?
Sleeping in Sound Guy's house.
Nice.
And if you're wrong for life, what's worse for you than me? Silent seclusion, a night after night. Recall the moment, I recall the sight I see.
I'm John Tolley. I work at and run Banquet Records in Kingston, which is an independent record shop and a gig promoter. We put on 200 gigs a year in and around Kingston. There's 3 main reasons why a band will want to play. One is for exposure, one is cold hard cash, and one is just because it's fun. My lasting memory of this is Newfound Glory, who jumped off a plane and decided to turn up to a secret gig at the Fighting Cocks and just play a punk rock show with Yumi at 60s guitars. I mean, that was life affirming. How we help bands on a regular is the exposure that we can give them. Even Ed Sheeran, when he was starting out, we did a big promo around his album, sold 2,500 copies of his album, and that might have been the thing which made him get #1 instead of #2. When a band is starting out, you want there to be a good vibe, you want it to feel good. Looking at a band like, say, Creeper, when they were first starting out, we put them on Bacchus, and I think there was about 50 people turn up. And then when they have their album out, we did an album release promo event, which played a headline show at 500 capacity room. You help the band out at the beginning and you give them like a little show. They remember that. It's still the same spirit behind it. It's still the same vibe of a punk rock show.
So, when we went to Belgium,
That was first day.
I think it was probably the scariest thing that's ever happened to us on tour.
We got there, parked up next to the venue, so we went round, had like a really nice time just walking through the town.
Really nice day overall. Then we get back, and I remember, I think it was Alfie, he was joking about how the window looked smashed.
We were all just having a joke and stuff, and Fred was like, oh, it'd be really funny if the window was smashed.
And then we get to the van, and like, the window's gone. We're like, no fucking way.
Like, we were so not okay.
Like, you see bands go on tour all the time, and bands like have their vans like smashed into. You don't really think about it. You don't really like. It never really occurs to you until it happens, and like how shit it is. Like, it's horrible.
None of us are like feasibly able to bail out on because the insurance company wasn't having any of it. Like, it was all down to us.
My mental health has never been that bad, and I think it just doesn't. I think it doesn't occur. I don't think it occurs to people how much like you do put into this, and how much there is to like risk. We posted on Facebook and just asked for any help we could get.
Expecting probably like 1,500 quid or something max. It was just a few hours, they got the whole thing funded, like 600 quid.
Some people were really generous as well. It's mad. It was crazy. We don't have the money from the label to do it. We're doing this all off our own backs. But I think we were just horrendously lucky in that situation to get the money back from it.
So it was quite cool to have like our faith in humanity kind of shattered and then like brought back in the same day. That was cool.
I don't know, it's like a festival, but constantly with your best friends, and you get to play at the same time.
I lost a dare and I have to go outside naked.
You seemed a little strange, but I wore the bags. I must have seen the same.
Not pregnant,
Maybe
it's so cold outside. Slowly strewn up. See, now you've got to deal with how long can I be naked for? Hey, I'm Zach, and this is the Snowy Hill Run.
I challenge you to a duel. It's time to duel.
They can have cigarettes, I can try as well. I'll get back,
Start to tap your food without
So I've always believed that punk rock is a lifestyle rather than a music type. So the thing that connects nearly all of the shows that we do is the spirit of punk rock, the spirit of independence, just getting on with your own thing and doing things your own way. One of the best examples of DIY and just getting on with it that I've ever seen was when we had JME planned to do a signing session, and we had the PA sitting in the shop and we had a mic, and he was like, let's just do a gig. So the 60 people who turned up for the signing session got treated to like an amazing in-store gig where Jamie played, and he was joined by his brother Skepta, and before you know it, we've got like a Brixton Academy level headline show happening with just 2 mics and a CDJ in the record shop. These are artists who do things their own way, not needing a major label to get their music out to the masses, getting on with it, and it was punk rock, ethically, grime, musically.
It's been a long progression, but like when you start at 17, now you're only 20, and it's quite satisfying to be at this stage at this age.
Because I'm not in a band, I don't have to pay for a lot of instruments or travel or anything like that. My way of like giving back is by putting things out and almost like having that financial backing.
Some of these bands just need some help being recognised and getting over to more people. And as long as there's like 3 or 4 people who are getting stoked on watching their favourite band or meeting their hero, like that's amazing, and you can't ever get bored of that.
Yeah, we've had a lot of help, and like really, really grateful for it.
I love it, and I don't think I'm going to trade it for anything else.
Fucking disaster. Pointless. Bands suck.